And hello everybody, welcome to the NNSCRA diecast review here on the NNSCRA Sports channel. Today, the first diecast car that we are actually going to do is going to be none other than Sam Hornish Jr.'s 2008 rookie car, Mobil 1 Dodge Charger. Here you take a look at the car in its box. This is actually the front of the box. Up in the top left, the Penske Racing logo. Top right, the Action Racing Collectibles logo. Then down on the bottom left, you've got the number 77 with Sam Hornish Jr.'s name beside it. And on the bottom right, Mobil 1 Racing. Now, one thing I like about this box is if you'll notice on the bottom left, just behind the 77 and Sam Hornish Jr., you've got the Pegasus horse taken and superimposed into the blue of the box. And I love that. I think that is really, really cool. Alright, so now let's move on as we go to the, this would be the left side of the box with the seal on it to ensure that it is indeed a actual action racing collectible, with Sam Hornish Jr. on the first line. Second line says number 77 Mobil 1. Third line says 2008 Charger. Fourth line saying limited edition, and the fifth line with the code C778861MBSA. Underneath that, you've got Action Racing Collectibles, still the choice of champions, and I'm pretty certain that behind that sticker, if you were to remove the seal, it would show the Action Racing Collectibles logo yet again. Okay, here is the back of the box. You can notice the car is facing the opposite direction than it was before, but still the box has pretty much just all the same stuff on it. The Penske Racing logo, the Action Racing Collectibles logo, the 77 Sam Hornish Jr., Mobil 1 Racing, and of course the Pegasus horse transposed into the blue of the box. So now we move to what would be the right side of the box where the barcode is, and underneath that it says 1/64 scale stock car, limited edition adult collectible. Okay, now let's take the car out of the box, take a look at it. A few features on this car that need pointing out. First, the fact that the hood, if you'll take a look, you can see it's kind of separate from everything else. That's because it's a hood that can open up. You don't get that very often on a 1/64 scale car. I believe all 1/24 scale cars you do get the hood to open, but on a 1/64 scale it's very rare, and so this one does open up. As a matter of fact, I ended up getting this one after I won it. Mobil 1 was doing some kind of a special promotion, and I won this during a contest. So, also you notice the Car of Tomorrow wing there on the back rear deck lid, and also notice that this car has red hubcaps for its wheels. So that's another important thing there. I think the only other team that ever did that was Red Bull when they had the Red Bull on the back. I think they did it with their rear wheels. Okay, now let's take a look at the top of the race car, looking from the aerial view. You see the Mobil 1 on the hood, the 77 on the roof, white with the red outline, and then on the back, Kenwood. And then we've got, let's see, okay, then we go to this would be the left side of the race car. You see once again the 77 right in the middle there with the white and red outline. To its left, you got the different stickers such as K&N Motors, Mobil 1, and the Sprint logo, as well as the Coors Light Pole Award logo. And on the right of the 77, you've got the horse, the flying horse, Pegasus, red with white outline. He is where normally on other cars the sponsorship, secondary sponsorship would go. And then on the way at the back, almost to the back of the race car, is the Penske Truck Rental logo, and underneath that, Dodge Realtors. Then we move over to the right side of the race car, which is pretty much the exact same thing, except for the fact that everything is facing the opposite direction. And you'll notice also that on the very bottom of the race car, you can notice that there is a very thin white line, and then beneath that is a very thin red line. So a red and white border for this race car. Now we go to the back, where once again you can see the Car of Tomorrow wing, the way that it's built there, and how it the gray there makes it look like it's attached to the rear deck lid. Underneath that, you've got Mobil 1. There on your right rear light, you've got the 77. And then down at the bottom it says Charger in the middle, and on either side the yellow bar indicating that Sam Hornish Jr. was a rookie that year, 2008. Now, I mentioned that the car can have the hood open, so here it is with the hood open. and you notice that there's Mobil 1 underneath the hood. So we're going to take a look at the front now and see it with the hood open. And there it is, Mobil 1 on the underneath the hood. Dodge Charger, and there you see the Dodge logo right in the very center of the grille there. And also notice that the splitter is red with a thin white line above that, and then blue underneath, and then you get up to the white on the front and the hood. Now if I were to rate this race car, I would have to probably give it a 6. I would probably have to rate it that low just for the plain fact that this is a rather simple paint scheme. The reason that it is above a 5 though is because I love the way that they've done two different things. One, they've taken the two colors of the Mobil logo, actually they've taken the three colors, red, white, and blue, and also black, throw in black, and they've put it in a very nice sequence with white in the front, blue on the sides and top, and then the red outlining the bottom, and then also the red of Pegasus the horse. The second reason that I give it a higher score than 5 is because they've got Pegasus the horse there, kind of similar to what the Red Bull teams did, where they had that Red Bull there in the back. This gives a little bit more class, a little bit more detail, rather than just saying Mobil 1 there above the rear wheels on both the right and left side. So I really like that. So I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10. Hope that you've enjoyed today's edition of the NNSCRA diecast review. Hope you'll tune in. More diecast review coming your way soon.